Welcome to Truth, Money, and Freedom. Today is Sunday, April 28th, 2019. And hey, gang, I don't often promote other people's channels, but when they have really good content, I need to. I can't do any better research, I don't think, than what Dana Ashlie did on this video here that I will link below. But it's about a convoy of military equipment that was traveling through the state of California. And it is not desert colored equipment. This is green stuff. And in this, she was able to identify quite easily anti-civilian technology on it, and the kind of thing that can disperse civilians and everything. Now, normally, and we see stuff like this happen all the time, and people are hyper aware of this now, of these convoys with massive amounts of brand new military equipment, heading somewhere to be delivered. Now, I don't know anything more about this, where it's being delivered, who ordered it, what base it's going to, or if it's going overseas. I suspect it's not going overseas because almost all of our theaters of operations are in desert countries right now. Not all of them, but almost all of them. And pray for our troops to come home because most of these are completely unnecessary. But it is interesting. Now, while most people are caught up in, the elections, caught up in, rooting for their favorite person, in politics, there's a lot of things happening right now in the world, in the background, in America even, that no one is paying attention to, and some of them are quite big. Dabu7 reports on some of them. Now, I know many of you may think that his channel goes into some pretty wild conspiracy theories. I don't think so, because he doesn't make conjecture. I mean, he just reports on stories that he finds, much like we do with Truth, Money, and Freedom. But he's reporting on all kinds of stuff, too. And one of them is something that I put out a video about 2-3 weeks ago. Americans brace for shock. Surge in everyday food prices. Lights out. Fort Bragg cuts power to thousands to test real-world reactions, cutting power. These are exercises, military is doing that no one knows about, that no one's paying attention to. But at any rate, I just thought I would bring this to your attention. I'm going to link up Dana Ashley's video here for those of you who are interested and want to see it. She does a very good analysis. The people who put out this original video, which was roughly a week ago, I believe, their channels have been shut down by YouTube. So apparently this is something that YouTube does not want out. And we live in the constant reality that our YouTube channels can be shut down for reporting on stuff like this. Now, I want you guys to know, and I will have something in the description section, I would say within a month, but we'll probably be building up a channel on a different platform, because I think we're starting to touch on stuff that YouTube doesn't want talked about, evidenced by them messing very hardcore with our view counts. I mean, they're shoving them down all the time. It's a constant thing now. I don't report on it anymore because I don't want to come across as someone who's complaining. But I was able to show evidence of it before, so you guys do know it's real, and it's actually happening to us at Truth, Money, and Freedom. We are not monetized. So I figured by not being monetized, we wouldn't draw as much attention, but apparently we're getting attention. But Dana actually spells out words in her videos so as to, get around the analytics, and I think that may be something we need to start doing as well. YouTube is a tremendous and very important platform, but people who are telling the truth are getting eliminated one at a time, and we saw that with the escalation. It started with Alex Jones being demonetized. He was the very first platform that was demonetized, and that hit him pretty hard. He was making quite a bit of revenue off of YouTube. Millions of dollars, I think, a year. But then again, he also had, gosh darn it, I don't even remember how many subscribers he had, but like 15 million subscribers to his main channel. So, and he was getting a lot of views. I mean, millions of views per video. I mean, he was very popular. But that's what happens. You just get deplatformed. Whether you agree with Alex Jones or not is irrelevant with this. I'm just saying that those who actually come out and hit on stories that the CIA, otherwise known as Google, otherwise known as YouTube, does not want talked about or people learning about, is what the subject is here. But before, videos like this disappear, I'm going to go ahead and link this down below. You guys can take a look. It's an interesting story. I don't know the etymology of it, and I don't know the end of it. But this is a very interesting convoy here, and she points out why. I'll also link up Dabu7, as you can see here. He does some really good stuff in his channel, and he is well subscribed to. He's a big YouTuber. He's got like 500,000 subscribers almost. But he does hit on some really, really good stuff, and I appreciate his content tremendously. He is another guy that I subscribe to. But at any rate, when we find other people that are putting out good content, we need to promote them. So that, basically, I mean, it's not a deal where we want to take their stories and then redo their stories on everything they do. They do what they do, we do what we do, and together we're a force to be reckoned with. But all the way back to what I had said just a minute ago, we'll work on creating another platform. We already have something started, kind of, and we'll basically go ahead and finish it up and then make sure that it's in the description section a month from now or so, when we have the time to actually provide that as an alternative to YouTube in case they decide to shut us down at some point. I don't think they want to shut us down at this point, but I'm starting to cover more stuff that YouTube is uncomfortable with, because they are, like I said, they are destroying my view counts. Okay, well, that's it for right now, gang. I just wanted to point this stuff out, and please do check out Dana Ashley's video if you have a chance. It's a pretty good video. All right, that's all for now, gang. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. God bless each and every one of you.